Greetings from James Wright Cars, and today's video is 2019 on a 19 Land Rover Discovery 5. This is the HSE luxury version, so it has just about everything on it, including the kitchen sink. It's done 67,000 miles from new and has only had 2 owners. As is well known, of course, these cars are all 7-seaters. Being the HSE luxury, this has got all the fancy bits. So if I were to press these 2 buttons here and those 2 buttons there, it'll deploy all the headrests down and the whole lot will start to fold and make into almost like a van sort of arrangement. Now, of course, you can fold them individually. I've just pressed all the buttons at once, and this sequence has been speeded up for the benefit of the video. Rear seats can be reclined on the buttons here or folded from the buttons here and the door jamb. When the car's in its 5-seat mode, you've got the roller blind here. Don't forget, of course, you've got this panel of switches here. One of these deploys this flap here, and that also closes on the tailgate as well. And you can fold that middle row off just that one, and these 2 buttons here adjust the ride height of the car. So I'm going to step back here and shut the car's tailgate on the button, and you can see the whole lot folds away. One of the things I do want to draw your attention to is the fact that in a previous life, this car had PPF, which stands for Paint Protection Film, which is a film which is applied over the bodywork of a car, which is normally put onto very expensive, like supercars, which protects the paintwork from any marks and chips. Now, that PPF system was not in perfect condition, so we've taken some time to remove it all, and what's been revealed is a car with absolutely magnificent paintwork. Of course, this car is now 5 years old, but has the paintwork of a vehicle which is significantly newer. So the paintwork in particular is fabulous. Now, while I'm on the subject of condition, I want to draw your attention also to the alloy wheels. Now, the wheels are in beautiful condition and all the tyres are matching their Pirelli Scorpions all the way around. This is the offside front, the offside rear, near side rear and near side front. The matching Pirelli tyres are in good condition, and opening up the door we can see we have got electric rear windows, of course, we've got privacy glass, and it has proximity sensors and also a faux wood finish. It's got the rear media screens, the big double sunroofs. It has the headphones here, the wireless headphones for the rear media systems and the little bags that come with them. It's Isofix seats and it's cream piping on black soft leather. In the middle of the car there, we've also got heated and cooled controls for the seats. We've got 5-volt USB and USB 3 and HDMI ports as well. The car is equipped with Land Rover Discovery side steps which have proximity sensors in the door mirrors. I think these are also photochromatic and they electrically fold when the car is locked or independently. Meridian sound system, we have all our memory controls here for the driver's seat and electric seat controls here. The edge of the seat's not gone or been destroyed. It has rubber overmats with it, and I'll jump in and start up and it'll come up with 67,470 miles. When the door is shut, all the warning lights will go out. Moving through to the middle of the car, we have the media system and all the navigation controls and the phone system. There's not a cat and hell's chance of me being able to go through everything in this because it's so packed with features, but I know for a fact that it does have cruise control, which is like radar guided, so you can alter the distance between you and the car in front. It has a heated steering wheel, it has lane departure. We can go into the menu here and we can change this TFT type of dashboard here to show completely different displays, but I'm not going to do that now. It has voice command, it has paddle shifts for going up and down the gearbox. Moving into the middle of the car here, we have this central media control display, and there's a load of stuff in here, including Apple CarPlay, time climate, the rear media, you can turn it on and off from here, and the Bluetooth ambient lighting, 4x4 information. If I go to cameras there, we've got the rear camera, which will then come on, and go back to the home screen there to get rid of that. It also has a self-parking facility, so the car is now looking for a parking spot, so that has that as well. And if we go to navigation, it has the big widescreen nav. There we are, get rid of that. And you can change the display from black to other different colors if you wish. Moving slightly further down, we've got this opens, which they don't on all models, because this is a very posh one, they do. 8-speed gearbox and this rotary knob controller here, and you press this button and you can then change the different modes that the car can drive in, which comes up in the clocks. You'll probably never use it. Height controls here for the suspension, electric handbrake. It's got one of these, no idea what it is, but it's got one. And of course it then has this cover that comes over here. It also has a fridge as well. Pulling this up in actual fact reveals it's all wired in. I think this is a deionizer, which it says it has it on the extras list. It's got one of those, but whatever it is, it's got one and it's very, very nice. The car is equipped with twin roofs. This is an opening roof in the front here. It doesn't open the rear and the back there. It's a fixed roof. Right, let's have a quick look at the paperwork. It's a two-owner car registered in July 2019 as a Discovery Luxury HSE. It has 202 grams per kilometre. We have an HPI report showing the car to be HPI checked and clear on all registers. It has £2,000 worth of factory-fitted extras, which are the metallic paint, the heated and cooled front and rear seats, privacy glass, cabin air ionisation, which I think is that unit down there. The 2x12 volt power sockets in second row, and it's also Santorini black metallic, so that's £2,085 according to HPI. We have an MOT which runs out fairly shortly in actual fact, so this car is going to go from here and have an MOT put on it for 12 months. And we also have a service history. Now, it was done at 8 miles, 16, 34, 51 and 67. Now, it's all Land Rover except the last service, which has digitally been entered, which has been entered by us. So we have just serviced this car. We are able to upload these onto the digital Land Rover system. The only time it's not had a service was during COVID. So it's got 19, 20 was COVID. It's got 21, 22, 23 and 24. So it's very, very, very much up to date. Now, in terms of the first service effectively was done at 16,000 miles in 2021, so that was when the car was 2 years of age. So that's okay, it's not too long in actual fact. We have both sets of keys, and the other thing, before I forget, this car I'm almost certain is fitted with the laser headlamps, which if you've ever been in a car with them, they're amazing. When it goes onto main beam, they go onto main beam automatically, and it's like a set of curtains that goes whoosh and opens up. You're driving along, and all that is in main beam. Brilliant main beam. There's a car coming towards you and the car puts all that car into the dark because the headlamps are multi-filamented and it senses a car coming towards you and it puts them into the dark. This thing is incredible. It is so well equipped. There's absolutely no doubt I've missed out loads of stuff on this car, but without rabbiting on anymore, let's go and have a quick look under the bonnet. And under here we have that 3-litre diesel SDV6 unit mated to that 8-speed gearbox. It's all beautifully cleaned and presented under there. The car doesn't have a chassis in actual fact, it's all aluminium, it's all glued and riveted together. That makes these cars much lighter than the Discovery 4 and actually makes them a better drive. We'll take it for a drive and let's see what it's like on the road. Silence is the order of the day on the road. It's extraordinarily quiet. I think, but I can't prove it, that these tyres have got like a foam lining inside them. They're an ultra quiet tyre. I know they would have had it from new. Now whether they've been replaced, when the tyres have been replaced, I don't know. But normally these HSE luxuries are super quiet, and this is super quiet. It's not slow, it's powerful, it's lightweight, and it handles particularly well. Economy-wise, they're better than the 4s, I have to say to you, but they're never going to be fantastic because they're a 3-litre V6, big lumpy 7-seater car. But as a vehicle, you know, as a 7-seater, you can get 7 adults in one of these. And apart from the Discovery 4, I can't really think of anything else that you can do that is a 4-wheel drive. Certainly a lot of the things like the Volvo XC90 are, the 6 and 7 seats are tiny in there. And there we have it, that's our Land Rover Discovery. But before we go any further, note these like F sort of things. This shows it's got the dynamic pack on it, and also these parts here in gloss black, and all the bottoms of the door and all the vents and everything are in gloss black. So it's got the kitchen sink thrown at one of these. It really has got everything on it. Now you can get me on this telephone number running across the bottom of the screen here. We're also on Facebook and Instagram as well at James Wright Cars. We can take a part exchange, we can arrange finance should you need it. So do come down, see it and drive it. And all that remains me to do now is to thank you very much for watching.